here with the Spine Health Clinic of Chiropractic. So I'm excited to continue this series right here. I brought some of my trusty companions here. We're talking all about the gut health, the gut microbiome, and just the significance of why it's important to feed your guts good beneficial things. And what we're going to do is just talk about a few things that I do at home that you can also do to improve the quality of your life based on the populations of bacteria you have living in your intestines. So as you talked about in the last series, or as I talked about in the last series, the significance behind eating healthy and just overall taking care of your health in general is going to be so that you can have a beneficial population of good bacteria. And we talked about the significance behind that and how they're able to break down foods and their byproducts serve you based on a whole bunch of things that make you live, I guess you could say. So today what we're going to talk about, we have some kombucha here, vitamin D, digestive enzymes, and some raw sauerkraut. So I just wanted to kind of touch on a few things that I do at home and the significance behind that. So kombucha, I know y'all have probably seen this before. It's everywhere. It's been popular now for a few years. And the significance behind this is going to be that it's a probiotic. And what probiotics are is it's essentially going to be living bacteria. And we talked about before good and bad bacteria. Obviously, there's going to be good bacteria living in here. An additional component to kombucha is going to be the stuff that is also in it. So a lot of kombucha has juices and fermented teas and all sorts of just really good nutritional things that are going to be beneficial for you, usually packed with like a lot of antioxidants, which helps reduce oxidative stress, which means you have some things going on in your body, and as a byproduct you release certain things. Antioxidants help capture those things that you release that are destructive for your overall health. So going back to the gut microbiome here, just good overall health benefit of just kind of drinking the kombucha from time to time and just really kind of help to replenish the good bacteria in your gut. Most importantly, all of the other good things that come with fermented drinks as well. Vitamin D, you heard me talk about this in one of my series. I love vitamin D for a ton of reasons. But one of them is going to be the component that it has with your intestines. So you have these little slits in your intestines, those things that you use to digest food. And in these little slits, you have stem cells. In these stem cells, what that does is allows certain beneficial things that your intestines use to absorb food. So in a nutshell, one of vitamin D's crazy cool components is it allows something that helps you absorb food to replenish itself. Simple put. Second thing, moving on here, digestive enzymes. So your body secretes enzymes, and what an enzyme is it's basically going to be a protein that rips apart food, right? So taking digestive enzymes is not necessarily like the worst idea in the world because it's just going to help benefit the overall process. So if you eat like a really large meal, I would highly recommend taking a digestive enzyme just to kind of help your body break that up. And the easier that it is for it to absorb based on like the surface area or how well you chew your food or how well you're able to just kind of break it up is going to be a beneficial factor in the sense of you're going to be able to absorb more. So digestive enzymes are awesome because they help break up the food, which helps you absorb more of it, especially if you're like a bodybuilder, you're doing something crazy athletically, if you will. Consuming high amounts of carbs, calories, proteins, whatever it is, just allowing your body to give yourself a break and break that up so that you can actually absorb the stuff rather than have it just kind of pass right through you. Last thing here, this is probably like my favorite thing in the whole world. It is sauerkraut. And this is from Float Alchemy right up the road here in Murfreesboro. Highly recommend it. It is awesome. The thing that's cool about this is it kind of ties in with like the kombucha. Like both of these are like raw foods and they just have colonies of good bacteria that live within them. So that's where you have that probiotic component to it. And it's thought that if you eat good bacteria, obviously good bacteria are going to colonize your digestion, your digestive tract. And we talked about the benefits of that. The nice thing about sauerkraut is it's cheap. Kombucha can be a little bit expensive from time to time. Sauerkraut is cheap. It packs a lot of fiber, and basically it's just going to be a very healthy, beneficial food for you, because it's already partially broken down. It's a real food, and the fiber component of it to help move things along, and then you have the probiotic if it is a raw food. A lot of cultures are actually pasteurized, so everything in there is dead. So if you do go out for some sauerkraut or kimchi or kefir or anything else that's going to be considered a probiotic, I would highly recommend maybe looking at the ingredients or the process and make sure that the food is alive, because that's going to give you the best benefit for what you're trying to do. So here's just a little snippet of some things that I do. Vitamin D, digestive enzymes, can be great for large meals and just overall health. These are going to be, kombucha and sauerkraut are going to be fantastic for just giving yourself a little bit of a good habit, or like a good snack from time to time, to help serve the bacteria in your gut, to serve you, and just to be a healthy overall individual. So thanks again. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'm excited to kind of continue moving along here. So take care.